1 week before the final year exams of 2011, my father came down with a high fever. At first, it didn't seem like anything to be worried about. It was just the usual. Tiredness, body aches, nausea. We assumed it was just a flu, and I didn't think too much about it at first. Time would prove me wrong. At that point, I wasn't overly concerned about it. I was too busy preparing for the exams. I was somewhat paranoid that I would fail, so I pushed myself to study hard. The very next day, I came down with the same thing. As the days passed, it became obvious that this was an ordinary flu. My tongue became coated, and everything tasted bitter. My appetite became poor, and rashes were beginning to develop all over my body. I forced myself not to think about it, and just kept on studying, refusing to take a break even once. I would later take the examinations with a temperature of 38.9. By then, I was so tired and weak that I could barely concentrate. And after they were over, I ended up in the hospital with my father. People say that being admitted to a hospital is a lousy experience. Believe me, they're not joking. The food there is terrible. There is no entertainment. And every 6 hours or so, a nurse would come in and take my blood. The dengue virus took its own sweet time to recover. It was another week or so before my father and I could leave. According to the doctors, my stress about the examination had aggravated my condition. This is why it ended up so bad. Had I taken a break while studying, I could have avoided this whole mess. In fact, the doctors told me I nearly died. A good grade would have meant nothing to me then. So take my advice. Don't put your education above your health. Both are equally important.